Vanessa Mashanya is at Harborview here in Seattle. Alex Rozier starts our coverage in Kittitas with a closer look, Alex, at exactly what happened here.
Yeah, Stephen, Mimi, good morning to you. What a sad morning it is in Kittitas. I want to give you a live look behind me as this investigation is still ongoing here. Just about 4:30 this morning, now several hours after this first took place. I want to take you to some of the video because all of this happened a few minutes after 7:30 last night. Kittitas County Sheriff's deputies, they tried to stop a vehicle outside the city. The vehicle did not stop and then drove into the city of Kittitas, and the suspect finally came to a halt at the end of Pierce Street, right where I am here in Kittitas. Now, the suspect then got out of the vehicle, exchanged gunshots with a deputy and a police officer. The deputy was shot and pronounced dead in Ellensburg. The police officer also hit. He's at Harborview, but still alive. We now know the suspect is dead too. We spoke with a neighbor who heard it all unfold.
I just heard all the sirens and then saw the commotion over there, and I thought they had it handled. I heard the gunshots, like 5 pops.
Now, this video brand new. Just a few hours ago, we saw the law enforcement that gathered for a procession honoring the deputy who died. His body taken from the hospital where he was pronounced dead in Ellensburg, the Kittitas Valley Hospital there. We will not know the names of the officers involved in this until the families have been contacted. As you look live this morning at this scene, still very active at 4:30 this morning because of the 2 agencies involved in this, the Sheriff's Office and the Police Department. They need to take an outside agency to lead this investigation, and that will be the Ellensburg Police Department. So they'll be taking over this investigation as soon as this morning. We do have a press conference that's been scheduled for 10 a.m. Reporting live, I'm Alex Rozier, and now we'll send it over to Vanessa with some more coverage on the officer who remains alive right now.
Alex, thank you. We're outside of Harborview in Seattle right now, where that officer was flown here overnight. We do not know really anything yet about that officer's condition, but I do want to show you some video. This is the wounded Kittitas police officer arriving via helicopter at Harborview. That wounded officer from Kittitas. We know this morning that the officer was shot in an extremity. That officer, though, has not been identified, and again, there's no word yet on his or her condition. But meanwhile, support from law enforcement around Washington has just been pouring in. Sheriff Pastor with Pierce County Sheriff's Department, they posted this on Facebook saying, "Hard and sad news out of Kittitas County on behalf of the men and women of PCSD. I've offered Sheriff Dana any help that we can provide." They went on to say God's strength and blessing on our brothers and sisters in Kittitas County and Kittitas PD, and especially on the family that now faces this terrible loss. Seattle police also weighing in on Twitter saying that their hearts go out to the family, friends, and colleagues of the deputy killed and the police officer wounded, and that they stand in solidarity with them during this difficult time. Now, law enforcement community in Washington, of course, waking up with very heavy hearts this morning, and we'll remain here all morning long outside of Harborview, waiting on word of the condition of that officer that was shot and wounded in Kittitas. But for now, live in Seattle, Vanessa Mashanya, King 5 Mornings. Back to you guys.